with Representative Kraft. And while he's making his way, I can move House File 2524 be laid over for possible inclusion. And it looks like there's an A1 amendment, Representative Kraft?
Yes, there is, Madam Chair. I'd like to move the A1.
Let's see, any discussion for the A1 amendments? Seeing none, all those in favor of the A1 say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Motion prevails and the amendment is adopted. So, let's see, Representative Kraft, would you like to tell us about the 2524 as, House File 2524 as amended?
I would. Thank you, Madam Chair and members of the committee. I'm excited to bring to us a terrific opportunity in the form of House File 2524. The clean energy transition is happening, and Minnesota is a leader in this transition. Even more so with the 100% clean energy legislation just signed into law a few weeks ago. This bill is about helping Minnesota entrepreneurs tap into the huge business opportunity that comes along with this transition. It's about helping to create groundbreaking new solutions and products as well as Minnesota jobs. Today, an unmet need exists to equip and support entrepreneurs and emerging businesses in their efforts to commercialize innovative energy technologies. This bill fills that gap by providing direct business support for energy entrepreneurs and startup businesses through the Minnesota Energy Alley Initiative. Minnesota Energy Alley will provide connections, networks of support, training, best practice sharing, and seed funding to accelerate the development and commercialization of promising clean energy technologies. While there are other state-funded programs that assist entrepreneurs and business owners, as you'll hear from our testifiers, the energy sector has unique needs. There's no one doing what the Energy and Alley Initiative can do. This is also about making Minnesota competitive across the Midwest and the country in attracting the entrepreneurial businesses of tomorrow. There are over 20 states who have similar programs to support energy entrepreneurs and startups. This bill is about strengthening our state's energy and economic development future. So we're asking for an appropriation of $5 million. Before I turn it over to my testifiers to talk about what this buys us, I do want to acknowledge that there are a couple areas in the bill that are still being worked. It's my plan to add a 10% cap on administrative expenses, as well as having a bit more detail on what will be included in the required reporting. Given that this bill is being laid over, we'll be working those issues before it is finalized, and if members have comments on those, I would welcome them. With that, I'll turn it over to my testifiers.
Welcome to committee, Mr. Mast. Please state your name for the record and continue.
Good afternoon, Chair Acom and members of the committee. For the record, my name is Gregg Mast, and I'm the Executive Director of Clean Energy County, Minnesota, or SEAM as we are known. We are an industry-led, nonpartisan, nonprofit organization representing the business voice for clean energy in the state. I'm thrilled to be here today to testify in support of House File 2524 as amended, which will support the formalization of Minnesota Energy Alley, a critical initiative to nurture and support our energy entrepreneurs and emerging businesses developing the next generation of energy solutions across our state. As an organization with a diversity of member businesses working throughout the energy technology spectrum, as exemplified in this logo cloud, we know that by harnessing the ingenuity and power of our private sector business community, we're able to deliver sustainable energy solutions that benefit our economy. However, as we also know, as our energy system continues to evolve, we must be keenly focused and intentional about developing the energy solutions needed that aren't in the market today to ensure that our state continues to prosper. Minnesota Energy Alley addresses this unmet need by equipping and supporting our energy entrepreneurs and our emerging businesses with direct business support, surrounded by industry expertise to help accelerate the commercialization and deployment of innovative energy technologies. We can't stand idly by, simply hoping and wishing that entrepreneurs and companies are able to successfully create the next energy breakthrough alone in a vacuum. Together with the state, we must roll up our collective sleeves to provide them with specialized expertise, connections, and resources to help them bring their breakthrough ideas to market. Doing so will retain and grow our Minnesota energy startups, while also providing a beacon for attracting businesses and investment from outside of our state's borders, whether domestically or internationally. While we may be playing catch-up with the 20-plus other states who have already formalized similar initiatives to support emerging energy businesses in their states, I'm supremely confident that Minnesota Energy Alley will not only make us more competitive, but that it will make Minnesota the go-to place for developing energy-focused businesses and technologies. So, Madam Chair, if it's okay, I'd now like to turn it over to Nina Axelson to briefly discuss Minnesota Energy Alley programming in more detail, but I'd also like to thank President Kraft for his chief authorship of this important and timely bill, and would appreciate the committee's support.
Welcome to committee, Ms. Axelson. When you get settled, state your name for the record and proceed.
Thank you, Chair Acom, committee members, Representative Kraft. And thank you, Gregg and Ziem, for your leadership in advancing the clean energy economy. For the record, my name is Nina Axelson. I'm the founder and president of Grid Catalyst. I also serve on the board of directors for Ziem. I offer my comments through the lens of 16 years working in the energy industry and 5 years working with energy startups directly. I appreciate the opportunity to share how Minnesota Energy Alley will support entrepreneurs and advance our regional economy by offering programming along a continuum. So as you can see from the graphic, we start at the widest reach. How do we get more students, young people, people early in their career, thinking about how to be in STEM-related opportunities that aren't just in the sciences, but also in entrepreneurship and business? Expanding and mobilizing an innovation network is that next stage. We are familiar with a lot of Minnesota clean tech and energy leaders, energy companies, higher education, our utilities. We have this clean tech resource here of expertise. We have to mobilize them to be collaborators, investors, and early adopters of tech. They're a critical aspect of making this program successful. Then we have training programs that can move those startups into the market faster, with their tech and business model getting refined alongside experts and road tested in real-world applications. And that's the big differentiator here that we point out in these last two stages. Proof of concept step is critical. Energy startups fail when they can't secure a pilot that's needed to get their first customer. Funding demonstration projects can bring tech to market years earlier, and providing this advantage can make Minnesota a go-to region for startups to thrive, deploy, manufacture, and hire. When we look at similar startup and innovation programming, we see significant results. Startup businesses generate 40% more revenue, and growth of employees is 36% higher. Another example is the Virtue Lab in Oregon, which was initiated with a $6 million investment from the state. After a decade of programming, they have created over 450 jobs and have secured $230 million in follow-on funding. I really want to impress this point. That means that $38 of private investment was generated for every dollar of initial state investment. That is great for our regional economy. Programs like Minnesota Energy Alley work. We have the other example here with Medical Alley that has helped Minnesota become a globally recognized med tech innovation hub, with partner companies raising $650 million since 2010. It's a very similar model. Minnesota has everything it takes to also lead in energy innovation. To gain a global edge and regional outcomes, we need Minnesota Energy Alley to move us forward. Thank you again to the committee, Chair, and Representative Kraft for your time and consideration.
Thank you. Is there anyone else here that would like to testify on this bill?